Okay, the next question again from one of the parents saying that I want my child to learn meditation because that is really, really important for a stress free life. But my child is just not interested in it, and we have a lot of fights. And how should I encourage him to learn meditation? So, again, I think what is important is that you must be respecting your child. If you force a certain thing on your child, children generally become a little rebellious, they become repulsive. They may rebel in the form of action, they may rebel, or in the form of words, verbally they may rebel. Or sometimes there is a silent rebel also, where they will show you that they are meditating, but they are not meditating, they're just simply wandering here and there, and you're forcing them to sit. And it also creates a huge friction between you and your child, and this friction will slowly start to increase, and that can be a reason for you falling apart with your child, and this is something that we don't want. Okay, so I understand that you are a fan of meditation and you think that meditation is going to help de-stress. Yes, of course it does, but you also have to realize that meditation is about being present in the moment. If you are practicing meditation, I'm sure you know the simple rule that meditation is more so about being present in the moment. Okay, and in a very non judgmental way, and in a very self compassionate way, you're just with yourself in the moment. So, if you want your child to learn meditation, I think the first step would be to start with mindfulness. Simple activities like sitting in the garden or sitting anywhere close to your child, cuddle your child, take him or her with you, and you just decide that you tell your child, okay, now we're not going to talk for 10 minutes, let's just observe how this ant is reaching from one place to the other, just that, nothing else. And the child will definitely engross. He will observe the line of the ants, he will observe, and then after that he'll be so excited to tell you what he observed. I think these are some simple beginning steps towards influencing your child for meditation, because you cannot force a child to sit in a particular mudra and close his or her eyes and think and breathe and do everything, especially when the child is not responsive. So, the best thing would be to begin with a lot of mindfulness activities and mindfulness exercises that will slowly guide him into, the kind of meditation that you think you would want to. Again, that is a choice of a person, which way he or she wants to meditate. What is the point of meditation if I am not happy and I'm not at peace with myself? Okay, so being at peace with yourself is the highest form of meditation, and if we are going to disrupt that peace in our child, then we might as well just stop at that. So I hope I have made you understand that you can start with simple mindfulness activities, observation skills, and simply being in the moment and trying to help your child through meditation. But please don't force your children for something that you think is very important for the child. Don't decide for the child all the time. Allow the child to make their own decisions, because then this makes them or helps them to develop their own decision making skills. But each time a child comes with a decision and you try to counter question it, you try to keep finding faults in that decision, or you don't approve of it, or if you don't allow that space for the child to execute his decision, then this child is going to grow into an inconfident adult who will always be confused about what to decide, how to decide, when to decide, and why to decide. So I think I have given you a different picture about why exactly you shouldn't be forcing your child for meditation. And a simple way is mindfulness techniques that will help you, and why you should not force. Not just, okay, the other parents who are listening, it's not just about meditation. Don't force your children to do things, please, because it has a far reaching consequence. So don't just force your children to do things.